My name is Alan Peterson. I was brought up in Lautoka. My family's been interviewing me from the first white settlers, so our family's been here for 4 generations. I came across here in '94 to work on the computers at the National Bank here, and then I just came up here on my way to the airport to have a look at the property, and I just knew I had to come back. We went very into dalo farming. We were cutting down trees, and I thought that was wrong. And then 10 years ago, they did a survey and they found out that Taveuni had the highest level of deforestation due to this dalo farming. Everybody was trying to meet government quotas for the export market, and we were cutting down trees. Everybody was just looking at the dollar. If you fly over Taveuni or you look around Taveuni, you'll see vast areas of land just empty, or where there's just grass growing or vines. Farmers just cut down all the trees that were there, starting from the flat coastal flats, cut down all the trees, and to plant large areas you need to clean up a lot of weeds, because Taveuni, the climate here, weeds grow very quickly, so we use a lot of weedicide. So the weedicide, which we didn't know, was also poisoning our soil. What we were farming on was bare soil, so the rain came, washed away all the nutrients. So eventually we ran down our soil very quickly. All these problems we didn't realize. We were just farming, to meet the export quota. We finished the coastal flats, and farmers started moving up to the hillsides. At the height of the dalo industry, we had in 1 week, on one boat, there'd be 2 boats a week. There'd be 7 10-wheelers going fully loaded with dalo. Now we have the 2 boats. Luckily, if you have 1 or 2 trucks going out every week, that's how much it's been reduced. And that's within a 15-year period. Then we started this organization called Te Te Taveuni, with basically a group of farmers who have formed this NGO. And our main purpose is to encourage farmers to practice sustainable farming. So we looked for funding to run courses on biological farming, and we did that. So that was our first project. Biological farming is basically natural farming or organic farming. The whole mindset of farmers has to change. And farmers are just realizing now, we've created this problem, so we have to do something about it. What we see in Te Te Taveuni is the main solution is building up our soils, building up the organic matter in our soils. And to do that, we've got to replant our trees again, because the trees is what the leaf litter provides that organic matter. We've got to work with nature, and I think that's the basics of sustainable farming. Looking back over the years, I realized I've made a lot of mistakes by following the crowd, practicing bad farming methods. And my advice to farmers is to start looking at sustainable farming. We've got to look at the land as a limited resource. And as one of the old Indian wise men said, we're only borrowing the land from our children or our grandchildren. And if we could leave the land in a better condition than when we started, that would be the ideal situation. Naka.